What is up, everyone? I'm back with another video today, and I know, yes, I'm a Patriots fan. I don't need to hear all of it. I know. But that's my team, and a lot of love for them. But in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Amazon online arbitrage. This is one of my favorite things to talk about, and in my opinion, honestly, the fastest way I'm making money through Amazon. I honestly think so, and I don't think it's that hard, but there is a lot of detail into it. So obviously I'm not going to go through every single nitty-gritty detail because that'll take hours to explain, but I will be trying to give you kind of the fundamental and final, like kind of the basics of it, so you kind of understand it all. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please leave a like down below, and if you don't mind, press that subscribe button if you want to see me and talking to you about on how to make more money for you. Pretty simple through Amazon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's just dive right on in. So first thing I like to do, and first thing I like to tell people is ask them, are you in for the short term or long term? And if you are in for the short term, I would recommend you guys getting a software or an extension known as Amazon FBA calculator. In this calculator, it basically tells you all the profits that it makes per month and its sales per month, so it's beneficial to see if that profit will sell or not. However, if you are in the long run, I would recommend you getting Viral Launch. Before I explain Viral Launch, I would also recommend you guys getting Viral Launch at the same time on getting the seller's account, just because seller's account is $40. So that's basically an account where it allows you to sell on Amazon, and it costs roughly about $40 a month. So getting the Viral Launch is also a monthly subscription plan, so I would recommend you guys getting it at the same time so you guys don't like waste time getting one or the other, you know? And let me just explain Viral Launch to you guys right now. Viral Launch is a program that is very beneficial to me, and I don't think I could do arbitrage without it. Basically what it does is, if you get the program, it's a monthly subscription plan, and basically all it does, which is very important, is you go on Amazon and you find the product, right? Everything checks out, blah blah blah, and then you click on Viral Launch. Viral Launch will tell you every single thing about it, every single thing for the past month or the past year, or as long as it's been out. There's an option where you can see how much times it's sold in a month and how much time or how much it made profit in that month. That is extremely important because it shows you if that product is going to sell or not by looking at those numbers. For example, if it sold like $10,000 a month, if it sold like $10,000 a month, it's just most likely going to sell yours next month as well, if that makes sense. It's just kind of just a set on, oh, if this is going to sell next month, is it not? And I think it is. I highly recommend you getting it. And if you are in it for the long-term run, in the link in the description below, there's something Viral Launch, and it's my affiliate. If you do click on my affiliate, it actually does save you guys 15% on the first month. So it's saving you guys money before you actually buy for the whole price per month. If you don't like it after the first month, obviously you could cancel your subscription plan and no harm. But if you are in for the long run, I do recommend it. I do think it's a solid investment, and getting that, you'll definitely make your money back in no time. So that's Viral Launch, and that's just kind of the first step that I usually tell people if they're trying to get into online arbitrage. So after you get Viral Launch or Amazon FBA calculator, it doesn't matter. I would also recommend you looking for your products. I would also recommend you having an Amazon Prime account, just because if you do buy products, they'll come in 2 days and free shipping and all that. It's very beneficial, and I also recommend you to invest in a Prime account. Also, touching on that, I feel like you should also be using coupon websites on buying your products. Coupons websites can include Vipon. How to spell that is VIPON, and it's also just a website that's kind of linked to Amazon, where you could just, I talked about it in a previous video, you could look for it, but basically all it does is it discounts a product on Amazon, and basically you just order to Amazon. But this is the important part. During the 2 days that you have, the very first time you're doing this, you should definitely navigate through Seller Central. You should click on everything. You should learn a lot of things about it, just because it can be kind of confusing at times. So I would recommend you actually trying to learn what it is, what it does, how to get through it, and all that. Also, another good thing would be that you would buy supplies, whether it's tapes, whether it's boxes, whether it's scissors. It's not going to cost a lot, but it is very important that you have that in order to ship it to Amazon. And the final thing that I would recommend you guys doing during those 2-day period is go on YouTube, just search up how to ship. It is kind of confusing. You're gonna have to ship it to them, and you have to create a listing. Creating a listing is kind of difficult, so I'd also recommend you looking at like videos and tutorials on how to do it. It's not confusing, but it is time consuming. So I'd recommend you guys listing it as it's coming to your house, so you don't need to do it all at one time. If there is a mistake, you just edit your listing, and maybe like if you order 2 but only 1 came, you change it to 1. But I would definitely recommend listing it before they all come. Once they all come, all you really need to do is, with the knowledge that you have and all the supplies that you have, is put them individually inside a box, right? You tape it up, you put your paper on, you put your label on it, and then ship it. I do believe that Amazon does have a shipping account, and with that, it means that you could definitely ship for pretty cheap, in my opinion. And with that, I do think that it is very important to use that, because it does save a lot of money. And yeah, so basically what you're gonna do is, after you get your product, you're just gonna put it in a box and ship it, whether it's to FedEx, UPS, doesn't really matter, but it does go to the Amazon warehouse that they told you to send it to. That's kind of the process of it. So basically, you get it, you list it while you're getting it, and then ship it once it comes to your house. And then I do think that this is also a very easy way and the fastest way of making money through Amazon, just because it's pretty simple. It's not that hard. I kind of explained it to you. All you're basically doing is getting products at a discounted price and then selling it on Amazon. That's as simple as I could put it, and it's not that hard. All you need to do is kind of invest a little money, but it's not nearly as much as FBA or drop shipping. So once again, I do recommend this because it is very beneficial, and it could earn you tons of money, like honestly tons of money. Nearly even $3,000 a month if you're doing this consistently. I completely recommend it, and I don't think it's that difficult of a task to do for the money that you're making. Last thing before I wrap this video up is, I do not recommend you buying tons of products. It could get chaotic at your first run, and you may not know where everything's going. So I recommend getting a lower amount of supplies, lower amount of products that you're buying at the first start. Not only that, you should learn to list your product. You're trying to get that buyer's box, and it doesn't always just mean lowering your product, because sometimes someone just might buy it at the lowest price and just leave, and you just lost some profit. So I wouldn't always recommend that. I always learn how to do your buy box and stuff like that. It's not that complicated. Once again, I did briefly talk about it in a previous video. If you look for it, it's all there, and I talked more in depth of Amazon arbitrage. And yeah, that's kind of it. It's not that hard. It's pretty simple, honestly, and it'll be making you tons of money monthly. So if you did enjoy this video, I thank you so much for watching it. Please leave a like, it will truly mean so much to me. And most importantly, comment down below. I want to have an interaction with you guys, and I want to be replying to every single one of your comment, your thoughts on what you want to learn. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you want to click that subscribe button, that would be great. If you click that subscribe button, make sure you press that bell as well if you want to get notified every single time I post. I post every single week, mainly on Saturdays, 7 a.m. But if you want to get a ding or notifications, please click that bell button. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your week, and stay tuned for next week's video. I don't know what's gonna be on. If you leave a comment, maybe I'll choose one of those. If not, yeah, blah blah blah. Have a good week. Peace.